really quickly, hopefully, I want to show you how to separate your drum tracks in Pro Tools, because I would like for you to have your kick, snares, hi-hat on separate tracks. So here I have my drum track from the Billie Eilish tune, but it doesn't matter because it's just drums. I actually have quite a few drums because I have some fills and stuff here, but it doesn't really matter. So I've highlighted all of my drums. I'm going to go up to Event and Event Operations and select and split notes. And when you do that, you get a dialog box that comes up. And I believe that it actually defaults to looking something like this, where you have to select all notes instead of creating a range. You split, I think it might say select. We're going to split notes. We're going to cut them and place them on a new track per pitch. If you think about it, every drum, you're triggering your kick drum on C1, your snare drum on D1, your hi-hat on F sharp. They're all notes, and therefore they're all pitches. And as soon as we hit apply here, what's going to happen is you're going to get all of these MIDI notes doled out on individual tracks. All right, so your original track actually becomes blank. We can delete this, and ultimately you can delete the track. You could use this Xpand and drag it down. This is my kick drum. But this is a drum set, so really it's not going to give me the opportunity to change my drums all that much. So what I'm going to do is kind of just imagine that I put in a new Xpand, and I'm going to select in here within the part assignment window, and I'm going to go to drums, and I'm going to choose the kick selector. And there's a kicks menu. There's a few of these. You have a bunch of different kick drums to choose from. And then when I open up the MIDI editor, I don't have that many kick drums to choose from. Let's see, where are they? All right, so this particular menu was not all that useful. That's actually very good information, and good thing I didn't plan for that exactly. So we'll just go back into kick drums or drums, and I'm going to choose the kicks menu, the next one, and see, hopefully this doesn't embarrass me as much. Okay, and I might just settle there for see what happens. I don't really love it, but that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to go through that process for my other drums. So I'll insert an Xpand for my snares. I'll go into drums and I'll choose the snare menu. And I will see what that sounds like. Okay, so this is a good example that in this, don't get scared if you don't hear anything, because the way that that drum kit was set up, you had a snare drum on D2, on D1, not in this menu. So we need to kind of move on up, and our drums start, in this instance, in the third octave. All right, so I'm going to settle there for a little bit and see what that sounds like. Let's see. Burning cities and napalm skies. Here we go. All right.